What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all, man? Spiritual support in the building. I know I haven't dropped a video in a minute or whatever like that. You feel me? I got one that I did drop, just talk about, y'all locking y'all DNA. Don't look at me talking about December the 21st. The Glen Ray gonna hit. Everybody gonna lock their DNA. They gonna lock their powers or whatever like that. You feel me? They gonna get more information and more data within themselves, dog. Don't look at that. Don't focus on waiting until December the 21st hit. Wait for December to get hit. Stop. People are locking their DNA right now. You feel me? I'm locking my DNA. Like my eyebrows getting thicker, my hair, my skin is getting more clear. I mean, it's been clear since my spiritual awakening. Started looking clear, started getting healthy, started getting a little bit buff, a little bit strong, muscular and stuff like that. So, it is what it is, man. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Start unlocking your DNA now by putting healthy living organisms into your body. Get all these daily toxins out your body, dog, because that's what lowering that's what really lowering your vibration for real. But this spiritual supporter in the building, I know I haven't been putting no videos on spiritual supporter page channel like that though, but I'm back and running, you feel me? And in this video I'm gonna be talking about I'm gonna talk about Grandmaster J, and I'm gonna talk about the evolution, the evolution of music, the evolution of humans like us, the evolution of humans, the evolution of music, the evolution of dimensions and stuff like that. You feel me? I'm gonna be talking about stuff like that, man. So I'm about to pull up a video right quick of Grandmaster J. The reason why I'm talking about Grandmaster J because it's like the time is now, dog. You know, the time is now. Like we don't got no more time to waste no more. And the time is now. It's whether you gonna get it now or you ain't gonna never get it, dog. Like the time is now. So I'm gonna pull up a video. I'm gonna want y'all to watch that video clip. He basically talking about us as black melanated species. The black race should have their own black nation. And I do believe they don't got nothing to do against white people. I don't got nothing against white people. I love all kind, all mankind, all races, so long as they keeping the peace of the universe. I don't got no problem with nobody, but we need to stop saying that all reptilian people are white people. They can be white, black, Spanish, Latino, Mexican. It can be all types of people, dog. But y'all gotta understand, yeah, it's true. Reptilians is all different types of people, and they clone people, they harvest people organs, they drain people blood. They are trying to rule the world. They trying to poison you with the food, with vaccines, all types of stuff, dog. These reptilian people, dog. They can be black or white. So let's get that understood. You feel me? But this video right here is about Grandmaster J. You feel me? Talking about he can build a black nation for us, but all black people got to be in one formation. We got to be in one accord or whatever like that. You feel me? Like after this video, dog, I'm be away from social media for a while. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna be really posting nothing I ain't gonna post nothing till next year. After this video right here, I'm putting on spiritual supporter page. I ain't gonna be really posting nothing till next year. You feel me? Because it's time for me to take time off social media. You feel me? I know I be meditating, I be getting all the data and all the information within my subconscious mind, but sometimes I need a break. I kind of like need a break from social media, dog, because it's time to put in that inner work. It's time to get in the gym. I've been getting in the gym with myself though, but sometimes it's time to take a break from social media. You feel me? So yeah, like I'm just getting back into my natural, more of my natural way to next year hits, and then I'm gonna come back or whatever like that. But right now, this gonna be my last video that I'm gonna be dropping on both of my on spiritual supporter page and Jug Speciality page. Most definitely 3 videos I put on just speciality page. That won't be my last videos. I ain't gonna be doing no. I'm be collabing. Y'all can see me collab on other people's channels and stuff like that. But right now, for my channels, I really ain't gonna put out no content right now because I'm taking a break from my channel. I feel as though that I did enough. I had said enough, and it's time for me to expand to do more things. So next year I'll be most definitely might be dropping a music video, or I'll be dropping some new music most definitely. So I'm trying to just get back into like stuff that I like doing. Maybe I might drop more videos on next year throughout the year or whatever like that. But I'm really trying to take a break and just focus on myself right now. You feel me? Or whatever like that. So I'm gonna play the video clip for y'all to see a Grandmaster J or whatever like that talking about building a black nation for us. And I'm saying from my point of view, we should have we need a black nation. It's time for us to be divided. It's time for us to separate. That's the only way we're gonna come back to our natural ways, and that's the only way we're gonna get along with each other. Is we just separate from white people and other race of people, and just be all black people in one nation. I'm gonna play this clip real quick.
It won't be the police department that'll be ringing the phone. It won't even be the attorney general who can make on the Kentucky Derby. Those people would then say, we don't care what you're doing, lock somebody up. It costs us millions. So we are coming back September the 5th. All of those members of the NFAC will now receive information strictly through email. If you're part of the Black NFAC mail group.
That's old. I'm gonna skip it to a part when he just talking about like building the black nation or whatever. Well, this Grandmaster J, you feel me? Like he really on our side, black people. It's time for us to get on one accord and be on one accord and be on one line, be on one formation, dog. It's time for us to really unite together and really build our own nation, dog. What we gotta do the system, wherever way we gotta do it, dog. It doesn't matter. We can be still part of the matrix system, but we can create our own matrix, create our own system. You feel me? From the foundation through the system. You feel me? Because how do I see it with the black race, dog? It's like we ain't gonna never get along with each other. We ain't gonna never love each other. We ain't gonna never stick together. We ain't gonna never. Black women ain't gonna never listen to black men. They always gonna be trying to think they the mans, but we are the mans. Like black women ain't gonna never listen to it. They gonna be still being masculine, still being tough, not trying to stick together with us or build anything with us for real, and gonna keep going toe to toe with us because this is something that they need. You feel me? They need something. They want something better or whatever like that. You feel me? The celebrities are the distraction. That's what I'm saying. Like we need people like this in charge. We need more people like him in the community. But like he said, we trying to do it, but we don't know how to do it. So we've got a person that know how to do it. We got to follow his blueprint, gain his trust, create a nation. We all put up $10 a head. We can have and get our acres, dog. We can do it. We just gotta put it. We gotta just start. We gotta start trusting each other. That's the only way it's gonna work.
Membership by families may turn out to be more important than one based on a federation of existing organizations. Actually, unity will be achieved not by preaching, pleading, or exhortation, but almost unconsciously as people work together for the mutual benefits of each other and the advancement of the race as a whole. Meaningful practice activities which even involve the children in attacking the problems of their race will be the cement of what we call unity.
That's what we
The
need.
second great understanding should be that economic activities are so fundamental in any truly upward movement, so clearly indispensable at this stage in history, that it should be unnecessary to state it evenly. The still existing slave mentality causes millions of us to shy away from the basis of life itself because it requires more initiative, it requires more training, and it requires more work and less talk than politics.
And another thing too as well, or whatever, like that, I'm just gonna skip it. I ain't gonna play. And another thing too as well, I know this in August. I was trying to find a one where he was saying like it don't cost that much for the acres. Like we only just need like 10 million black people around the whole world donate $10. He said we can just get the acres just like that, a snap in the finger, dog. He said he already had a price tag at all of it, dog. Like, you feel me? In a nice spot, in a nice good area of acres that we can get or whatever like that. I think it was like in Texas or something like that. Like he trying to help us out. If we really want Wakanda, like that's my dream. My dream is to wake up when I want to wake up down there in a environment when it's not too cold. That dog, like when it get cold, it's not really cold. It's like chilly, like in the 50s and the 60s in the wintertime, dog. I don't like wearing coats. Look, I want to be back in some good sun. I want to be somewhere where some good sun at, so I can gain all this energy, dog, from the sun through my melon, dog. Like we need that, dog. We need that. You feel me? Because the sun is God, dog. That's what I'm saying. People right now to this day is being judged. We going through judgment day right now, dog. You feel me? And the sun going to keep getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and then people going to keep burning or whatever like that. If they not in good health or good faith within themselves, man, because the sun is God. You know, we are the morning stars. We are the morning stars, dog. And according to my experience and what I study on or whatever like that, the sun helped me with my spiritual awakening. So if the sun ain't the source, I don't know what else to tell you. You feel me?
And consequently, the overall picture we present to the world is that of a race of dependent job seekers, ourselves unable to engage in the large-scale production of any of the necessities of life, whether they are the shoes and the clothing we wear or the food that we eat. Therefore, the billions of dollars we spend each year just in these categories, we eagerly give back to the whites to strengthen their power over us while becoming richer and richer at the same time. Economic development activities are a direct survival activities, means the existence of helping us to provide.
Basically, what he's saying is we getting pimped out. We getting pimped out, dog. We getting all our money. Nothing against white people. We getting all our money to the white folks, but we're not getting all our money to each other. We're not bringing our money towards each other. You feel me? But we getting all our money to the white folks. But let me skip a little bit of the video. We losing, dog, because we don't have the resources. We don't know what's going on. That's why we got people like him that's trying to teach us, that's trying to guide us away and help us come together as one again.
An office of finance and accounting, all the stuff that you already do. The Department of Land Reclamation and Farming and Transportation and Distribution, and Central Purchasing and Supply Agencies. That's one department that grows into a committee because one person studies that part of the plan. Somebody else grows into the Division of Political Action, promote and assist voter registration, provide profile of candidates, local, state, and national, prepare bills and other measures affecting the groups of state legislatures for the U.S. Congress, our own liaison to the White House, all actions that can be taken through the political process to protect and promote the welfare of Black Americans. This is what you do while you're here. Another division, the Division of Public Education, has one very simple purpose: to achieve a higher standard of teaching and student achievement on every level involved in the education of Black children and youth, and to develop a better system of general adult education in all Black communities. Remember, it would have a focus, has to have a foundation for directed research, field studies, and the training of scholars for neglected areas and various aspects of African life and African history, all the things they don't teach you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a general publishing board to make sure the right books are being brought in. You got to have a committee of visitors so when people want to come check it out, they've got the tour already set up so they can't just snoop around. You got to have a division of community services. That's your Department of Health and Sanitation, your community clinics, your clean block and alley programs, your better home life and counseling services.
Well,
all of y'all got these skills already. Your legal aid services, division of youth activities, a division of Pan-African affairs, a division of intelligence and security. Let me stop right there for a second. You have to have an entity, a lot like what you're seeing here with the NFAC. It's like y'all like to point out so much, like you're experts at spotting agents.
They not agents. Let me make that clear, dog. All that support Trump, keep Trump alive, drain the swamp, forget all that. If you Black and you not on his side, I don't know what else to tell you. I know I make a video about not choosing a side, but the time is now. We don't got no other choice but to choose a side now. We in the Matrix, dog. You feel me? People these spiritual people that y'all looking up to, if they not saying, let's follow Grandmaster J, let's get our own acres, let's get our own land, let's get our own Black nation, let's get our own Black schooling, doctors, you know, all that, clinics, hospitals, our whole nation, everything of our own Black military and all that type stuff. You feel me? Militia, all that. Like, if you're not on his side, dog, and you're not supporting the movement, I don't really know what else to tell you, dog, because right now we don't got nobody else in our corner, in our faith right now, you know, that can really help us and guide us down the right path. You feel me? I know it ain't gonna be free, it's gonna cost, but he said that he will have us guaranteed jobs and everything. He will make sure we have guaranteed jobs. He will teach us how to arm ourselves, train ourselves to be militant, everything, dog. Teach us about health, like he already doing it all on YouTube, spreading out this and that, telling us what's going on. You feel me? So we got a good Black leader in our favor, you feel me, that's trying to build a whole nation from him. He ain't the first person to say that. Malcolm X has said it, a lot of other people have said it. It's time for us to separate ourselves from white people. Nothing against white people, but for us as Black people to get back on the right pathway and the right page, it's time for us to be separated from y'all. It's just that time. Like, the time is now. It's time for us to really get to that point in our life when it's time for us to separate ourselves from y'all. The ones that want to stay, they can still stay, but the ones that want to go, they can just go. You feel me? It's time for us to do that, man, because the way how we living right now in life, dog, it's too much confusion. It's too much chaos. Too much stuff is going on. White people know what's going on. They keeping their mouth closed while a lot of Black people suffering. And then when a race war happen, then y'all gonna be the ones looking like, I'm sorry, we don't got nothing to do with it. No, it's not. We don't want to hear you sorry. You had every time in the world to force us with this crazy threat of your race or our race of people, who knows, sitting up top, that's trying to start all this chaos and all this crazy stuff going on with this pandemic, playing it out with this going on out here. Y'all had plenty of time to speak up and say something about it, but y'all kept your mouth closed. And now y'all realize it's a force so powerful and so threatening that don't mess with us and don't mess with y'all. So it's like, at this point, it's time for us to separate, because we don't we really don't trust a lot of y'all anymore. You feel me? We really don't. Us as black people, we really don't trust a lot of white people like that anymore because y'all kept your mouth closed about the stuff that's going on, but y'all could prevent it if y'all would have just speak up and say and tell us what's going on. Tell us why. I mean, y'all, it's nothing wrong with white people speaking up against black people, but y'all kept your mouth closed about it. So it's time for us to, just go our separate ways now. It's just that time. You feel me? It's just that time, dog.
Secure complete records of all persons employed by or connected with the organization. We need to know who everybody is. And then, of course, to promote formation and training of self-protection units everywhere to defend the community against unlawful and unjust raids and other forms of murderous attacks should they occur. This simply means preparedness for defense against attacks by well-known and well-organized groups. Then we got to have a commission for spiritual and life assistance to determine the direction of the civilization, to interpret the spiritual, to enlist the cooperation of other colors once we are stabilized, to maintain an emergency assistance program for families and communities in distress. Most importantly, to assume the initiative in seeking the active cooperation of any and all religious faith and all institutions which are concerned with improving human relations and therefore life itself. You build something like that, and you're not only well on your way to permanent unity, but you've also determined the purpose and the goals and the path of everybody who looks like me. And that is our deliverance. Whether it happens here or in another place, it's time for it to happen.
It is.
And I think I've spent enough time telling you this over and over and over again. I've taught these things to you as clearly as possible. I've walked in my purpose. And today was a day for celebration. Yes, it was. More juice.
I'm paused right here. How the way I look up information about it right now, they had a raising up to $420 million for the militia corporation or whatever like that, and they paying them off through $420 million. They giving everybody, all the soldiers, a paycheck for participating and stuff like that. You feel me? Like they already they already got, they getting up there, man. Like, you feel me? Like, we are, like, if they getting money like that, dog, no telling what they can do for us. But all black people around the world just come together as one and just follow this man's footsteps and blueprints, dog, and just be like, we are sick and tired. The time is now for us to just go, because it's like we can keep on sticking around this same cities, the same states, same places that we live at, knowing there's racism going on, knowing that it's hard to get a job, knowing that they racial profiling us, man. Like, you can't get a job looking the way how you want to look. You can't get a job with dreadlocks. They can't get a job with some jobs. You can't get with tattoos. They just racial profiling you left and right. It's hard to get jobs, man. It's hard to be your own man. It's hard to be your own woman, dog. It's like they keep, psychologically manipulating it, messing with us, telling us we ain't good enough, but we is good enough. It's like, for people that is trying to get a job, it's hard for them to get a job. They might not even got tattoos. They might not even got dreads. It's just by the color of their skin, man. It's like only thing they be trying to do in America is just trying to hire all the Spanish people and stuff like that, and all the white people first before anybody. You feel me? Because, they be trying to hire some out of black people, but they be have a percentage amount that they want to hire. It's like it just ain't right, man. So it's around this time, man. Enough is enough. We done protesting. We done marching. I mean, we can still march, practice our constitutional rights, no different than what he do. But Martin Luther King, my feet hurt. You feel me? That's what we gotta start doing. We gotta start having that in our mind. Like, look, Martin Luther King, our feet hurt. We are tired. The time is now. The time is now for us to get on one accord, one formation, and follow this man blueprint to build our own nation, dog. It's time for us to separate ourselves from these people, because these people kept their mouth closed about what was going on, and then when the fan and then when this stuff come around and hit them in their face or whatever like that, now they upset now they mad now they like, come on, you feel me? Nah, don't participate, don't nah. When was Black Lives Matter, when stuff like this been happening and which I've been keeping your mouth closed for the longest? What was Black Lives Matter when it was so hard for black people to get jobs? When was Black Lives Matter then? You feel me? When people been racial profiling, when people can't get a job with tattoos, when people can't get a job with dreadlocks. Well, when did Black Lives Matter then? When do Black Lives Matter? When a black person want to take out a loan, when a black person trying to get a credit card, and then they keep telling them, oh, their credit ain't high enough, but they got enough, their credit should be high enough to the point they can get one, but they say, oh, it's still not high enough. Oh, you feel me? When Black Lives Matter then? When somebody go to college, and get their bachelor degree or whatever like that, and they still can't get the job that they want and still be out of work and in debt with all these student loans. When do Black Lives Matter then? Like, we got to make it make sense, man. You feel me? The time is now. It's time for us to get on one corner, one formation, one alignment, and follow these blueprints and just separate ourselves from people. Like, we can start doing it now. Like, y'all going to McDonald's, all the McDonald's, Happy Meals, Burger King, whatever y'all going at, weed, all that stuff. Like, stop buying all that stuff, dog. It's time. All that little bit of money that you be spending on junk food, dog, you need to be donating it to this dude so we can build our own nation, so we can be living free, dog. Rent free, everything is paid off. We train soldiers, we militias. We learn how to put together weapons, dog. We know how to fight, everything, dog. That's what we need right now. You feel me? Like, it's time for us to separate ourselves from these people, dog. The time is now, like I said. Time is now. Make it happen.
Somebody asked me, where do we go from here? Well, you can follow me over to YouTube. The YouTube link is in my bio. I keep saying it. The YouTube link is in my bio. If you want to keep up with the Morning Mental, you want to keep up with Facts Over Feelings, you can catch me on my YouTube channel for a little while. And I told him about, okay, I told him about that. All right, good. All right. My people, you're an interesting group. You're a peculiar people. You do satisfy the prophecy. They will sing your high praises on Monday, and they will crucify your ass on Friday. All you got to do is hang around long enough.
Oh no, that's wild. But anyway, though, I'm trying to find out a video when he was saying something about like people donating money or whatever like that. Like, people just got to donate like $10 a head.
Something like this to happen since the January 6th. Well, they say
I don't know if this is the video or not. I'm trying to figure out. It's been so long.
The media that's rightfully in control of your city.
Nah, it's not that. I ain't gonna worry about that. Well, I'm about to just close this out. Well, that's Grandmaster J. All black people, we need to get in one alignment, and we need to get in one formation. We need to start talking to each other in the communities, in the projects, whatever, and start come together and start telling each other enough is enough, or whatever like that. It's time for us to start living together, one accordingly, just blacks. It's time to focus on us. Don't worry about police brutality. Don't worry about what's going on beyond the teller. Don't worry about George Floyd. I can't breathe. Don't worry about none of that stuff that's going on. Don't worry about the election. It's time for us to worry about black power. It's time for us to worry about how can we get black power? How can we get on this new level to build our own nation? That's what we need to be focused on. But anyway, though, I'm gonna be talking about this: the evolution of music. Okay, the evolution of music start from the evolution of music started like it was started from there, whispering. It started with humming and whispering and making sound effect noises. We was using our own voices and our own sound effects as music instruments before technology came into play, and we were using sticks to make sound effects. You feel me? Radiation frequency, to increase our signals interpreted in our brain to make us feel good. You feel me? That's how we connect with each other musically. And then the evolution had expanded again to the point that we start having instruments like drums and stuff like that, Then we start learning how to speak English. Then that's when we start learning how to sing. And that's when we start learning how to dance, start creating dance moves and stuff like that. Then it came from instruments, pianos, and then after piano, that's when it started leading up to, now stages, microphones and stuff like that. Now, all the way up to now, we start having computers. Now, everything is digitally. You don't got to physically be somewhere to produce music and connect your music with people. You can just do it from their computer. You can just do it from the internet now. You feel me? Because we in the 5D type of dimension that what's going on right now phase. So that's the evolution of music or whatever like that. But the evolution of music came from a healing standpoint. Music was used to increase your vibration, your frequency. Music was used to heal people, to deliver certain messages, to make people feel good, for healing. That was another ritual for healing. But now this evolution of music went from healing, increasing your frequency and your vibration, to lowering your frequency and your vibration, because now music is the mass of destruction of the human race now. You feel me? It's like in this type of generation, or this evolution of music now, it's like you can't use music to make you happy anymore like that. Like music lowers your vibration like hell. Like music ain't something that can save your life nowadays. Like music is something that you just listen to to be to be programmed. You feel me? Like music today is like a program. It's like a prison. It's like a trap. It don't do too much for you. It ain't like the frequency of it is just no good. Like music today is not used to help heal the human race. It's used to help destroy the human race. So now, right now, what's going on? You got to be intellectual right now in this time frame, because right now music cannot help nobody at this given moment, at this time frame that we in. So that's the evolution of music, what's going on with music right now. And also, what else I say? What evolutions? What is some more evolutions? Oh yeah, evolution of dimension. the evolution of dimension. Like the evolution of dimension is like this, or whatever, like that. Oh, don't pay me no mind, dog. I do a lot throughout my life, so I can be tired. I'm up late anyway making this video. So the evolution of dimensions is like this. Like, it's like the first dimension was like us as one. You feel me? No. I'm gonna reverse that. The evolution of the mission, or whatever, like that. This is the evolution of the mission. Like when you in the, we use, yeah. Right now, the mission that we in right now is we like in the third dimension or whatever, like that. What's going on right now? We like in the third dimension, but we like in the third dimension going towards the fifth dimension or whatever, like that, when time don't exist anymore. You feel me? It's like when time didn't really exist, we was in the fifth dimension, but it's like it just a reverse cycle. You gotta understand, we in a matrix. We in a matrix within the matrix. Y'all gotta understand that. Like it was one point in time and money and all this stuff like this didn't exist. Only thing that exists was spirituality and astrology. That's the only thing that really exists. You feel me, like that? So it's um like in the 1970s or 1960s or 1800s or whatever the case may be. I guess I guess they was like, the second, probably the first dimension, when everybody used to ride on horses and stuff. Like, I mean, stuff, yeah, like everything used to be slow. It used to be coins, and then was no cash, no technology, nothing. Everything was like handmade and stuff like that. You feel me? Nothing wasn't really spiritual whatsoever. You feel me? So I guess that was like fifth dimension. Second dimension is when stuff started getting more advanced. They start probably building more cars and stuff like that instead of horses. Now we got vehicles now to drive into and stuff like that. You feel me? And you know, they start getting from coins to getting towards paper and paper checks and stuff. Like it started getting more advanced and civilized and stuff. Third dimension is pretty much like 1990s, or pretty much what we into today. Or no, like 1990s or whatever the case may be. Now when now they used to have TV in the second dimension, but the third dimension now they got TV. Now they got, you can watch movies and stuff. You can go out, stuff like that going on and stuff like that. You feel me? More events and stuff like that. And then, you feel me? Still ain't all the way spiritual yet or whatever like that, because it's still like in the the third dimension, that 3D, that 1D, 2D, 3D. Ain't really too much or nothing spiritual going on. Too much church wise, religion wise. Too much caught up in a desire. Too much indoctrination going on. You feel me? Within them dimensions and stuff like that. And then now, what we into today, right now, we like in a fourth dimension where where um where society in the world is being exposed 10 times higher, to the point it's like now you're in a situation where it's easier for you to know what's going on. It's easier because now we got computers and technologies. Now we got artificial intelligence all around us, on our phones, on our computers, on laptops, everything we need. Now you don't have to go to the library. Now stuff is more faster, and then that's what time is moving more faster, and the time is getting to the point that time is going to eventually run out. The time ain't going to exist no more, to the point it's getting closer and closer and closer, to the point we ain't asking no more. Like time ain't asking for you. Time ain't asking to be on on your time anymore. Like time is, it's like if you ain't if you ain't letting time, if you ain't trying to control time, you're gonna be caught up by time. Like time is gonna take over your life, basically, or whatever like that, because you're gonna be still trapped in time or whatever like that. You feel me? If you're not according to how time moves, like if you ain't moving faster, how the universe time is moving, you like you ain't gonna be able to catch up to time. Like you're gonna be still stuck in the past. But when you're still stuck in the past, you're still stuck in space, meaning you still out of space, out of mind, out of alignment. Like you still, you feel me, brainwashed to your destruction, to your chaos, to your self-destruct, to it's bingo checkmate, to you done, you game over, to you gonna be permanently sleep in that dimension. Like you cannot go towards 5D because you're gonna be still stuck in 4D or whatever like that. To the point you're gonna be, you're gonna go to, you're gonna be still stuck in the 4D till you go to 3D, till you go to 2D, till you go to 1D, and then after 1D, it's you pretty much about to self-destruct. You pretty much have run out of energy. You feel me? That's the evolution of dimensions, because you, the space and the space and the formation, everything in alignment was in you. That's why you got 7 chakras. The universe, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, Venus, all that stuff is connected within you. We all the star seeds. We all part of the galaxy, because the galaxy is within you. But if you don't align, you don't have no alignment up and no activation of a spiritual awakening to your existence, to what you into today, you ain't gonna be able to recognize what is going on with the shift that is changing within Mother Gaia, within the universe. So you're gonna be caught up and still be blindfolded from the reality of the new shift that's happening, because it's levels to this shift. So if you're not up to standard to what the level is shifting towards, you ain't gonna be able to make it into the new world where we're going in. If you do make it, you ain't gonna be able to adjust to it. So you gotta move fast, high, because the universe is moving fast. Trust me, the faster you, each day by day, time is not moving slow no more. Time is moving fast, to the point time is, we getting closer and closer and closer to each other. We getting closer and closer and closer to the reality of we is at a done point of phase of our lives, to the point we, enough is enough. Ain't gonna be in the 5D dimension. We ain't gonna, it's no more talking no more, it's no more protesting no more, it's no more marching no more. It's we going, it's on some do it or don't do it type of energy. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be on some do it or don't do it type of energy. It sucks, but that's the reality of it. You feel me? You can't run from it, because it's going to happen regardless, because it's like I said, the time is now. It's no going back in time. It's no trying to figure out, look, the time is now. You can look at it like it ain't real. It can be too real. You can look at it like it's an illusion. You can keep procrastinating about it. You can keep running from it. You can run, you can hide, you can duck, you can do anything you want to do. But it's no running from how the universe is going. So if you ain't trying to be on the same point of how the universe is rolling, then you're gonna be rolling, and then you're gonna be roll out of left and roll short of, and roll short out of breath, because you're gonna stop breathing when you can't get on the same alignment with how the universe is going. The universe is gonna take you out of the picture. You feel me? So you gotta be in the picture. Don't be out of the picture, be in the picture. So that's the evolution of dimensions and stuff like that. Understand when you come out the womb, you in 5th dimension, because you happy with, you just naturally happy that you here. You got self-approved, you got self-awareness of your well-being, of you being a child. You doing what you want to do. You having fun with yourself. That's why you in the 5th dimension. But when you get older, you get dumber down based off who your mother and your fathers is, based on the type of family you got, based on the type of the mission that you end up going towards to. If you ain't taught right, because your mothers and fathers supposed to be your first teachers, but somehow they not. But that's evolution of, you know, the dimensions and stuff like that, the evolution of music, and the evolution of, I think I was saying, evolution of people, like humans, like us. Like, y'all gotta understand that there's a big shift going on between humans and gods right now. Like, we going through a shift when you are longer ain't gonna be thinking as a human no more. You're gonna be thinking as a god. When you become spiritual, the evolution of a human toward a human turning godly and unlocking his DNA and finding that higher power within him will turn him into the creator, because the creator made everybody, and the creator made everybody as him. Like, in the Bible, they say God can take a life and create a life. God made man and woman who? His image. So if they said in the Bible that God can create a life and take a life, and he made man and woman in his image, what are you? You feel me? When you still trapping that desire and still in that Holy Spirit and and still trusting into that Holy Ghost, that Messiah, that Jesus Christ, or whoever, Allah, whoever y'all worship, y'all still caught up in desire that's blocking y'all from your own true real of connecting with y'all real source of y'all real power within y'all, to know that y'all is God. Because of every living organism, everything that in this universe that is made through the Most High, the Most Creator. The trees help you breathe. The sun help you grow. Everything around the universe is part of you. Nature is part of you. So if nature is part of you and the sun is part of you, you are God's son, meaning that you is God. You is a God of the Most Highs, because it's multiple gods, it's multiple spiritual gods, like it's multiple ancestors, because they are brought back here no different than you. But you gotta understand that it's an evolution going on between humans and gods. And if you keep trapping the desire of the Almighty God, that is a demonic demon, a devil that you worshiping, you ain't gonna be up to the standard of the universe, going to this different shift of Mother Gaia to unlock your DNA to understand that you are the God. That's what I'm saying. Some people DNAs are not going to unlock. It's because they are keeping them locked it inside of them. For you to unlock your DNA, you gotta think like the creator, and you gotta live like the creator, and you gotta raise your vibration and open your pineal gland, your third eye, to see the unseen, so you can open up and activate and unlock and activate your true hidden powers that they've been hiding from you, from the food, because the food got coldness in the food from reptilians that been blocking out your powers within your body, that can get you closer to the true power of God. So you gotta understand, you are God. You are God. It's not no conspiracy theory. You are God. But for you to understand that you are God, you gotta get out of this desire that a person above you got the power and got the faith of your destiny or your foundation, or where you need to go at to achieve heaven gates, to make it to the spiritual to everlasting life. For you to transcend, you got to get out of that desire of somebody can make that happen for you. You got to get into a desire within yourself to know that you is the chosen one. You is the one that called all the shots. You is the one that determined your own faith and your own destiny within your life. You is the you ain't the creation. You is the creator. Peace and love, family. I'm out. I hope this evolution have helped y'all out down the line, and understand that we all came from animals, not just white people. everybody had came from animals, because if you look at everybody in the face, you will see that they symbolize some shape or form, shape or way of looking like some type of animal, where they look like a bird, where they look like a lion, a tiger, a bear, a monkey, a fish, a cat, a dog. Everybody symbolize some type of animal figure in the face. So we need to stop saying just all these other races are genetically modified it, engineered as an animal, and we all look like animals. So we need to get that together too as well. Anyway, man, peace and love, family. I'm out. Have a blessed one. And I'm also gonna do a video shouting out my spiritual gang. People that been around me, that been working with me, collab with me over there. I'm also gonna make a video of shouting everybody out, and and getting people recognition, having their links and stuff in the description and stuff like that in the one video. Next year, this is gonna be the last video for all my channels right now, and I hope you have a blessed one, and I'll see y'all next year. Peace. Yeah.